Yes, so yeah, welcome. We're going to start our new campaign.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes. Level 5, by the way.
Okay, wait, what? What?
Level
In my
5.
character, in my character sheet, it says I'm level 4.
Oh, you
I'm
probably
level
don't
5.
have the latest update, which is on the D&D Beyond site. So yes, as I said earlier,
I'll ask my dad to print it quickly.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and have him print it. Your characters landed on the continent of Zendrick, and you spent the last few weeks kind of getting to know the place and taking a mini vacation. So that was the end of our previous campaign, mini campaign, our season 1, where you returned the kittens to safety, and you in turn were rescued from this island. So we're gonna do something a little different. We're going to play through, hopefully, the entire book. We're going to play through an actual Wizards of the Coast Dungeons and Dragons adventure. And I know, Phoebe, that you have the book. Your mom told me, so you know what that means. Close the book, put it in the shelf, don't look at it. If you look at it, you spoil the surprises, right? So you can look at it later when we're done. I'm not sure how long it'll take to finish it, but for Saya's sake, look, we're going to be playing this book. This not very good camera angle here. I don't know what I'm doing there. So we're going to be playing an actual adventure from the Wizards of the Coast, an actual D&D adventure, and so if you do have the book or if you have access to the book, don't look at it, because you're going to spoil some of the surprises. And I might change things, I might not necessarily stick to the book entirely. So it's just better not to follow the book. I thought about maybe perhaps you would all want to have new characters, but then we're kind of attached to our characters, so I figured we're going to keep the same characters. You are all level 5, which is a little bit higher than normal for this adventure, but it doesn't matter. You have someone
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many hit points do I have? I'm just going to edit it on this sheet right now.
Sure, actually, I'll bring up your character sheet on the screen so you can see it. Where is it?
That's Gollum. Yay.
33 hit points. Did anything else change? Besides hit points? Should I get more spells? Did I get more spells?
Let's take a look.
No.
You can go later on with your dad and go online and verify everything and make sure everything's good. And yes, print a fresh copy. Everyone should have a fresh copy printed, ready to go.
My dad is currently not home, and I don't... Can you, email it to my mom or something? The cheat?
Sure, I'll print it. It's not going to be a big deal. I have it here, but I'll try and do that. So, let's see. Yeah, so as I was saying, I thought about possibly having everyone draw new characters, but I think you all like your characters, right? And don't necessarily want to start from scratch. And it won't matter too much for this adventure. Okay, so I sent it. It's done. This adventure is going to be very, very much... it's going to involve a lot of role-playing. So it's going to require that your characters come to life. And your characters' personalities come to life. And you're going to have to probably interact with a lot more people. I have so many people on this NPCs in this book.
I have a way to get out of that interacting with people part. My character doesn't like interacting with people.
My character does.
And my character does not. My character is shy. Not many people like me. Yeah.
Then
That's pretty
your
much my
character
character.
will probably stay in the background and
Yep.
just hide behind the well bricks. You're small enough you can hide behind well bricks. I'm not quite sure who's the
What?
smallest.
Nah, I'd
I-
probably actually just like.
I'm the
other-
smallest. I'm a halfling, but that looks like a dwarf.
Yes,
that is
true.
true. That's very true.
You're a halfling dwarf. Halfling dwarf. Half
dwarf.
halfling dwarf. Half dwarf halfling.
Is that just a
Wait.
quarterling?
A quarter, no, half dwarf halfling. Wait, how does that work?
That's just a quarterling.
Quarterling? All right, yes. So this adventure would require that you all kind of roleplay a little bit more. There'd be a lot of character interaction. I kind of got the feeling, especially from Gollum, that Gollum doesn't like to fight, which is kind of ironic, seeing as how he is a fighter. So, you'll have plenty of opportunity not to fight. But knowing the halfling dwarf ranger, things may end up turning the other way, and there might be a few fights here and there. And I'm not. I don't know. I have a feeling, and you know
Why
this.
about me?
This tiefling monk who doesn't want to be social, who wants to be antisocial. I'm not sure. She might end up getting into a fight or two herself, and we're gonna probably have one of the NPCs accompanying
Anyone
you.
challenges me.
I think we're gonna have the old grump come along this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I
don't know why you put that in, like,
Why do I have to go with you guys all the time? I just want to go back home.
You've been in us in like the past 3 lives.
Can I give him a cookie?
Is it
Yeah,
chocolate chip?
Yes.
Can I have a glass of milk?
Okay.
Do you
Is
have
it-
a cookie with us?
Is it goat's milk?
Yeah.
I don't like goat's milk. Bleh!
Okay, I'll get a different kind of milk.
I have a peanut butter cup.
I'll get a different kind of milk.
Oh, you have them too.
I'm just gonna go and get some different kind of milk. That's not goat milk. Okay,
Yes.
now I'm driving Kronk with a cookie and some milk.
Yeah, so Kronk will be by your side for the rest
Happy
of this
Kronk.
adventure. As for Fox,
Happy Kronk.
he mysteriously vanished for a while. He says he'll
Okay.
be in touch. When you need him, he'll be there. Not to worry. But
Okay, that sounds awkward, but
Pay
okay.
attention to black. Pay attention to a black object that looks like it has a cape smashing through a window on a rope.
What? Oh.
Ah, my leg.
all right, so we're going to begin the adventure with
Okay.
all of the characters just sitting in a quiet tavern after a long hike somewhere, and you've been taking it easy, but you could have been running low on funds, on money, and excitement is kind of, you're so used to just being heroic heroes and adventurers that
Well, I'm used to running away from dinosaurs.
yeah, well, that's
yeah.
okay. Maybe it's not heroic, but it's still adventurous. It's still exciting. But that might be the smart thing to run from dinosaurs. Who was it that wanted to fight? Not in a fight, but necessarily talk to the dinosaurs. Of course, it was the fighter.
Yep.
So we're gonna begin
I
with
didn't
you.
immediately start running. I just kind of like started looking at it and trying to like understand it, and then I just run because I realized that it's waking up.
Yeah, anytime you see anything that's about 10 times the size of you, normally your best reaction is run.
Or even.
Nah, my best reaction is to start like, I don't know, just writing down notes. That's my reaction to seeing something 10 times the size of me or something really powerful.
All right, so Kronk, he's been kind of cranky lately. I mean, he doesn't like to have the same thing over and over. He likes that, he likes to be adventurous too. Although it kind of makes him cranky when you know what? He's always cranky. What can I say? That's just his personality. But occasionally he gets a smile on his face. Occasionally he's happy to see you and to have new opportunities pop up. Speaking of opportunities, he called you to this tavern, and he said that he has an old friend that he's known for many, many years. He hasn't seen him for a while, but he heard from him recently. His name is Madrick Roslov, and he asked...
Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
I don't know.
Oh.
I hope you haven't.
I don't have that book, I promise.
Okay.
I think I've read like 3 of the. I think I've read like 3 pages of it, and like I just left it because I got bored.
Oh, you have the book too?
No, I don't have the book. I've just like read like 3 pages of the book somewhere.
Oh, okay. I have to keep track of who has the book now. Catching cheaters.
I don't. I do not.
I know. I've just read like 3 pages of it.
Let me just try and find something here. I'm trying to find an actual image of this person you're going to meet.
Okay.
Let me see. I know I have it here somewhere.
Oh, hello, guy with mouse on your foot. That guy, for some reason,
Who is
I think
this?
he's Malfoy's dad. Why do I think that?
No, he's Malfoy's grandpa.
Oh, yeah, totally. Wait, what? Apparently I have a giant teddy bear behind me.
Yes, you do.
I was
Did you not
just,
notice?
I actually didn't.
I know that exact teddy bear.
Oh, I won it from a dance competition.
I've just
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that exact kind of teddy bear.
Huh, well, it's huge. It's like my
That's a-
size.
I saw someone climb into a teddy bear that big and like just hide inside of it and like scare someone. Like
That thing.
yeah, they were just hiding in there, and then every once in a while, once the person leaves, the bear waves, and then the people are like saying like the bear's moving, the bear's alive, it's haunted.
We will tell
It's
you
funny.
if the bear waves at you, okay?
Yeah.
For some reason I was muted, so you didn't hear me. I was muted, so you didn't hear me. So listen, you are now in the presence of this elderly gentleman who is friends with Kronk. Kronk tells him he's a very old friend of him who lives on a pumpkin farm, and he has this very rustic farmhouse filled with rodents and pixies. Unfortunately, his adventuring days are far behind him, and he looks quite old and frail these days. Nevertheless, he's delighted to finally meet your acquaintance after talking to Kronk for some time about you and hearing of your adventures. I've acquired many treasures and many important contacts during my lengthy adventuring career. I would like to pass these treasures to some very fine folk like yourselves.
Okay. That's fair.
In exchange, of course, I ask for a minor favor, and I've spoken to your friend Kronk. He's always speaking nonsense, but I figured we'd listen to him, you know. I don't speak nonsense. Sometimes you do.
It's
Anyway,
kind of
Get
it's
on
kind
with
of
it.
funny to hear you arguing with yourself.
It is, isn't it? And he goes on to say, he has an old acquaintance of his that he hasn't heard from in quite some time.
That's what we have to find.
I ask that you travel to Prismere. It's a domain in the Feywild. And please find out the fate that's befallen this archfey that rules it. Her name is Zabilna, a patron of mine, and an inspiration to me, the source of my power. I've been unable to contact Sibilnia for the better part of a year now, and I fear something terrible has happened. As
We're
you can
not
see,
helping Archfey? What the heck are you thinking? You're crazy, old man.
Don't speak to my friend like that. If anybody's crazy, it's me. Yeah, no, wait, that's not what I wanted. No one's crazy here. Listen to what you have to say.
I'm sorry if you think I'm crazy. Should I leave now?
No.
Oh, it's fine.
Gollum, you're muted. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, so, I've been unable to contact Sibilia for a better part of a year, and I fear something terrible has happened. My adventuring days are over, but Sibilia has been good to me. He pulls out this handkerchief. As you can see, I'm way too old for this adventuring life. Every 8 years, this world is visited by this traveling extravaganza called the Witchlight Carnival. It recently returned, and it's capped at 2 or 3 days travel from here. I'm sure you've seen some people talking about it. You probably have heard some people in town talking about this carnival that suddenly appeared a couple of days ago. I'm asking you now because the carnival might pack up and leave in a week or two. They stay for a couple of days, 2 weeks at most. And, more importantly, it's the only way to get to Prismere. There is a Fey crossing somewhere in there.
Oh my god, in my other campaign we did Fey crossings. Like, we've gone through like 3 in 1 month.
If you will, seek out Sibilnia of Prismere, help her if you can, and return with proof that she's alive and well. Upon your return, as I've promised Crunk, and he knows I'm a man of my word.
Yes, he is. He's always helped me out when I need it, and he's trustworthy.
When you return, I'll give you and your friends all of my hard-earned adventuring gear, and it should all be yours. I have no use for it anymore.
Huh.
So what do you think, Gollum, Wilbrix, Nemir? It sounds like
fine.
some fun.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Still can't hear
Not like we have
Gollum.
anything that important to do around here.
Why don't we hear Gollum? Do you hear Gollum?
No.
No, we're not
She's
hearing
muted,
you.
but also she's unmuted on here, but she's muted somewhere else.
Yeah, you better check your mic. You're muted.
Now she's muted.
Yeah, it's strange. We're not hearing her at all. All right, so
Do you have any questions?
No.
are you sure?
Wait, I have a
I
question.
can't think of any.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him which direction we should be going.
He points to the east and he says, just go down this street. He gives you the exact directions. You realize that it's not too far from here. It's about... you can get there in... Let's see. Let's see if Gollum gets her mic back. Tech problems.
Right now.
Can you
Oh.
hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
I have one more question, by the way.
Yes. Go ahead. What's your question?
What is this? What does this person look like?
Sibylla, well, she's, rather, it's a very tricky question, you see, how do I answer this question? You see him, he's struggling to answer this question. Well, she's a sort of fairy godmother to mortals, let's see, last time I visited her was several decades ago. The thing is, she can assume many different forms. I don't
What does
really
she
know.
usually appear as? I'm trying to sketch her right now.
Well, she's usually this very statuesque woman with long white hair. And she has a small tattoo shaped like a chicken's foot below one eye. Everyone do a perception check.
Perception.
Gollum, what's your perception check?
$17.
17. Nemia?
Oh. Perception. 19.
19. And Wellbricks, what's your perception check?
22.
Wow. All right. Well, Nemia and Wellbricks, you both, when you hear this, you realize that this chicken foot tattoo, he has one too, above his eye. As you can see on the image on screen.
Oh,
Now,
Let's
Gollum,
ask a question about
roll
that.
a d8, please. Everyone roll a d8. I'm going to start off with Gollum. What did you roll? Seven? Okay. Wellbricks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
And Nemia.
6.
Perfect. Okay. So, as he describes this woman to you, you all get this sense that you've somehow have seen someone like this. And do the two of you point out the fact that he has a tattoo similar to what he's described?
Well, I won't, but
Okay.
Yes.
So, Gollum, you are a Warforged, so I'm not quite sure how this will work for a Warforged. Let's see. Okay. You seem to have a memory, a very faded memory, of someone telling you, because it wasn't really you were not old enough to actually have had been there, but you, at one point, you're like maybe 4 or 5 years old as a Warforged? But at one point you had some little kids, some friends, little children who kind of looked up to you,
Like-
and you also had some friends, some older people, some mommies and daddies who would have you I don't know, maybe babysit their children. I don't know, but one of the mommies would tell you a story about this woman that she met a long time ago, and because you actually helped save her child from falling into this old abandoned well, and it reminded the mom of her own little story when she was younger, and she actually fell into a icy pond, and she described. You remember her describing to you this woman with this long white hair and this chicken tattoo underneath her eye. So it's kind of like, it's kind of coincidental, isn't it? Now, Wellbricks.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still sketching this person.
That's fine. When you were a younger halfling dwarf person, thing?
I'm just a halfling.
Quarterling? Is that what you call yourself? When you were a young halfling, uh, you were once visited. But you were very sick. You're a very sickly child, and you were
What?
your parents were worried that you were not going to make it. You were always sick, always had the cough or the flu or something. And you remember as a child, a woman came into town one time, and your mom was carrying you in her arms, and you're coughing away, and this beautiful woman with long white hair and again this chicken tattoo, she looked over at your mom and she spoke to your mom, and somehow she made you feel so much better.
Huh.
Interesting. Coincidental?
Mm.
Nemia, by the way, I love that
Hello.
glass you're drinking from. Really cool. So Nemia, you know, you talked about earlier about how your character is not very social, doesn't like to, talk to too many people. Well, when you were younger, you actually had trouble speaking. You, as a child, would not really speak to anybody, hardly even spoke to your mom. There was something wrong with your voice. And one day, your parents took you to this strange-looking house. And you remember them giving this woman a gift basket. And in return, this woman with long white hair, very, very, beautiful lady with this tattoo, she reached down and she massaged your neck, and your vocal cords suddenly were much, much better. You've never seen her since then, and you've never actually thought about this before. It's been forgotten in past of your, in your past memories. But now that this talk of this woman, it brings back this memory. Coincidence? I don't know. We'll find out.
Can you describe it a little bit more of like how she usually like dresses and stuff? Sorry, I want to get this good.
Okay, well, she's tall. She's very statuesque. Very long white hair. The small tattoo, chicken's foot below her one eye. Very, 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 not very pointy nose, but kind of pointy. Very slim face. Beautiful blue eyes. And she would just be dressed in completely dressed in white from head to toe. Do you have any other questions? I can't really tell you too much. I don't know much about where to enter the Fae. All I know is if you go to the Carnival, with some luck, you might be able to find your way into the Fae Crossing. Just remember, they do only stay in one plane for maybe a week or two, so do not get lost for too long. You may not necessarily return home for what may be many, many years. I don't know about that. Stuck in a Fae world with all those happy people? Oh, what did I agree to this? So?
I think he'd mainly be upset about it being, not about it being a Fae world, but about and not about everyone being happy. It's not about he's not grumpy because everyone's gonna be happy. He's grumpy because no one's gonna be grumpy.
I have a question. Who should we contact?
Do you three have any questions?
I mean, I'd like for someone to ask about the chicken foot above his eye, but I'm not.
I'll ask.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask him. So what's up with the chicken foot thing?
Oh, it's a reminder of my patron. She's my patron, and I suppose it's part of my power. I've had it ever since I've met her. I'll tell you this one more thing. I suppose if you did ask the question, Kronk. Yeah, I did ask the question. You didn't answer my question.
So he goes on to tell you that the Carnival is led by a pair of Shadakai. Shadarkai.
What are those?
Ah, they're what you call elves. They're elves native to the Shadowfell. Their names are Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. He assumes they're still in charge. Last time he heard of it, they were in charge. He dimly recalls that Witch and Light acquired the Carnival more than 100 years ago from a different Eladrin. The name of which escapes him at the moment.
Well, if that's not all, I mean, there's no more information. I suggest we just move on our way. You say it's at the Carnival? I'm sure we can find the Carnival. Remember, bring some proof of her being okay, and hopefully, if I'm still around, if I don't pass on, I'll give you whatever I've got.
Would you like to perhaps ask any questions about what he has, maybe?
No.
No.
What do you have?
The talking work.
Finally! Gollum works! Gollum's talking!
I suppose I have quite a few magical items I've obtained over my travels over the years. Some armor, I have a wand, got this bag. There's quite a few gemstones I've never been able to really use. I'm so old, I don't remember. I assure you, I have quite a few things, and I have no one to leave my inheritance to, and I've heard of your adventures, and your heroism. So I figured, and I know your friend Krunk, so I figured you'd be the best people to inherit my stuff. Sound good? I'm a man of my word.
All right. So, unless there are any further questions, we shall proceed. Unless maybe you don't want to do this adventure, we will do something else. What's your choice, Gollum, Welbrix, Nemia?
Let's go befriend more thingamajiggies.
First, I would like to pack up, make sure I have enough food and stuff like that.
I assume if we're going to a carnival, they'd have like some food stands. I'd be very upset if there was no food stands. I'd like to have a nice sausage.
I bet there's hot dogs there. I don't like hot dogs. Or pizza.
I don't eat dogs.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Warforged don't even eat, so what do you want a hot dog for? Hot dog?
I need anything they have.
I used to be a dragonborn named Torin.
Oh, here she goes again with her imagination. Don't get on my bad side.
Where's our cats and owl?
They're with you.
Okay, good.
All of your pets are with you.
Yep.
I want to make sure I have some meat in my bag for my wolf. Saya thinks that's gross, but Welbrix, I would think, does not.
Sure. Anything else?
Is cotton candy a thing in this world?
Perhaps. Maybe it is.
Okay. If they put googly eyes on cotton candy, then I'm just gonna think it's edible and I'm gonna try to kill it.
All right.
So if they don't have cotton candy tonight,
If they say they have cotton candy and they put googly eyes on it, and I think that it's like the thing that we're supposed to eat, then I'm gonna dive at it and try to rip it apart and eat it.
okay. So if they don't have cotton candy. I know they don't have hot dogs.
Also,
I
which
introduced
one?
those foods to this world.
I'm imagining that Witch is the Mr. Witch or something. Is the clown looking one, and Mr. Light is the guy with the top hat.
Not because Mr. Light is the clown because Mr. Witch is the dark one because yeah.
Yeah, okay. Which one's Witch and which one's Light?
I don't know. You didn't ask him. You had an opportunity to ask him questions. You have to remember.
I don't even know. I don't even want. My character doesn't want to know. I want to know.
Oh well, you will have to know through your character.
They are. My character just wants to see what a carnival is and see if it has anything edible. Anything alive that's edible.
There will be a lot of edible things, I'm sure. So you make your way to the carnival. You get there just at twilight. And, actually, let me bring up a map. There is a map.
Wait, can...
We have the Witchlight Carnival map. And you're going to start all the way over here.
Awesome. But wait,
Yes?
I'm just thinking of something.
What are you thinking of?
You know how I could pack us like infinite food? Like once we get there, I could just take stuff from the like food places and just shove it all in my bag. That would be fun.
You see ahead of you a silver statue of a dancing fairy, which is mounted to the roof of the ticket booth, which is surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky, with shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you.
Greetings, fairgoers! Are you gonna come in and buy a ticket?
Okay.
Sure.
He looks around, look at you. You're all pretty much carrying weapons, aren't you?
No, I put my weapons in my bag of holding.
What about the
I
others?
don't want to take out. I don't want to hold my weapon.
I stole all of their weapons and put them in my bag of holding.
Sweet.
Oh.
Okay, are you doing this before you get to the ticket booth or at the ticket booth?
Before.
Four.
All right, so nobody's carrying a weapon.
Nope.
All right.
We are not armed whatsoever. Except for my owl, my teeth, horns, and spells that we have.
I
And the
have
cat
a
and the
wolf with a cat riding it. I don't know if he'd find that weird or not. I do
No,
know that
no.
goblins ride wolves, so he might think it's just cute.
Can I ask him if he has cotton candy?
Does this place
Oh,
have cotton
yes,
candy?
cotton candy is available inside. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what a hot dog is?
Sweet.
Oh, but wait.
Wait.
We have to buy tickets first.
Wait,
How
can
much
I-
does
can
a
I-
ticket
can I
cost?
ask- Can I ask Gollum what cotton candy is?
How would Gollum know what cotton candy is? Gollum doesn't even eat anything.
Gollum was the one who asked.
Probably saw some
I
kids eating
can't
cotton
eat.
candy at some point.
I can eat. I just don't have to.
But do you have taste buds?
That is a good point.
I don't know if Warforged have taste buds. Do they even have a tongue?
I don't think so.
Let's see. Let's open up. Open. Say, ah. Well, what are you waiting for? Open up. I want to see your tongue. Ah.
Okay, Warforged tries to stick out a tongue and he doesn't stick out anything because he doesn't have a tongue.
So, you want to come in? You want to come in? Buy some tickets, will you?
We will come in.
I don't have a tongue.
Each ticket costs 8 silver pieces.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay.
And for the child, pointing over at Wellbricks. It'll be
Hey,
three.
I'm not a kid. Hey, I'm not a kid.
Yes,
He takes out his big eyeglass. He comes up to you
I'm
like,
like a foot
Oh!
taller than her.
"You're a dwarf."
No.
Hey, we could have gotten a free ticket. Thanks a lot, Wellbricks.
What are you? Are you a kid or you're not? You look like a dwarf. I thought you were a kid. Come over here.
No, she's a
I'm a
half.
halfling, for
She's
God's
Like a
sake.
dwarf.
You don't look like a halfling, and you don't look like
Oh,
a
she
kid.
is one.
A kid.
Ah.
Wellbricks is a kid.
Can I just give him one gold piece? I don't really care.
Well, he says, "Okay. So, is this for everybody? Are you paying for your whole group?"
I don't think this can pay for my whole group.
What about the rest of you? Oops. Sorry.
We have a calculator in our face.
I don't know. It popped up.
I would think so. Someone only needs to pay 6, and then the other person has to pay the full 8. Since I covered with, actually, I'm just gonna give him 1 sec. I'm just gonna give him 3 gold pieces.
All right.
Like, this is for the group.
That is. Wait, 4 gold pieces would be for like.
1 ticket is good for 8 attractions. You get 1 ticket punched 8 times, and then you have to come back and buy some more tickets. If you want to further take part in other attractions.
Okay.
Let's buy 2 tickets.
I don't want to ride and ride. I want to investigate. Can I send my owl to look around and see if it sees anything suspicious?
Sure. Oh, wait. Where's your owl going? That'll be another ticket.
Her owl's going for a fly. Yeah.
Yeah, my
That totally makes
What did you
sense.
say? He picks up his big ear horn. I can't hear you.
the owl.
I said he was taking a fly. This totally makes sense.
Well, you don't have to scream at me, you know. What about that dog of yours? Bring it over here. Let me see it a bit. Let me see it. Is it a child dog?
It's first of all, it's a wolf, and
Oh,
second,
a wolf!
it's not gonna eat you.
Did I hear that correctly? Is it a wolf?
Yes,
Okay.
it is,
It's
but
a poodle. Obviously, it's a poodle.
It's a puddle?
What's wrong with
A puddle of what?
it's a poodle.
Where's the
I think
puddle?
you
Did he poop or something? Is there a puddle somewhere? You better clean up after your dog.
Okay,
Oh,
that's it.
God.
I'm just gonna ask him to just be quiet and just give us the tickets after we give him the money.
Who's Wyatt? Is that your name? Wyatt? Okay, Wyatt, it's gonna cost you 8 silver pieces.
Who's Wyatt?
He takes his big eyeglass, he looks at Nemia. Come on, Wyatt! 8 silver
And I-
pieces.
I said you. Can you please be? I said, can you please be quiet so we could just get the money and give it to you so we can get inside already. You have hearing problems.
What'd you say? Hearing
Okay.
problems? Yeah, I do.
She didn't say anything. She said, can you please give us our tickets?
Oh! Wait a minute. Hold on a second. He jumps behind the booth. You don't no longer see him. You just see the top of his fairy wings kind of sticking, going back and forth between the booth. He pops back up. Oh, here! I think this is for you.
Huh?
He hands you a box.
What?
It's a small ornate box. It has a silver clasp, and there's a monogram of NM on it.
What is this
Open it!
person's name that will? I want to open it and then immediately cover my nose.
All right. Inside, you see a ticket for each one of you and a note saying, courtesy of Elwick Tumblestrum.
Okay.
Elwick Tumblestrum.
You know who that is?
I think so.
Oops! I should have. He takes out. He thinks, no, you didn't see that. He rips it up. Yeah, it's, someone bought you the tickets. Never mind. Hurry
I
on.
know who it is. I read the. I mean, I'm not saying I'm reading it right now, but I read the book before, and I faintly recall that name. It's like a clown or something.
Elric Tumblepalm.
Yeah, sure. So he tells you that for a ticket, you can ride some. You can take part in some rides. You can take part in some games. You can buy certain things. He does tell you that there are some rules to being in it at the carnival.
Okay.
So I-
okay.
Essentially, you have to properly behave. No fighting. Listen to the ticket
Aw.
takers.
I'll do all 3 of
Even
those.
if they're asking us to do something absurd, like jump up and down and then run around.
He tells you you're to have as much fun as you can possibly have here, without interfering in
Okay.
other people's fun. He gives
Let's
you each of you,
go.
including your dog and your cats and your owl when she returns or he returns. We never haven't figured out if it's a he or she. He gives each of you a properly sized cloth butterfly wing to wear. It is mandatory to wear the wings throughout the entire carnival. If you do not have the wings, you will be considered as if you are not a paid customer and promptly
This is
removed from the
hilarious.
premises.
This is
Are-
hilarious. I'm like laughing.
My cat, is it mandatory for pets to wear them?
They have all sizes. Small, large, humongous.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately
You
have
gotta
a
stop my
flying
owl from being able to fly.
If the staff find you not wearing the wings, you are likely to be thrown out.
What if we just show them that we have the wings?
Are they just
I
colors
don't want to
are
read
they?
them.
are they just
colors
like
are
little lapel pins or
They actually attach to your back, kind of like a strap, like a backpack. But you have the choice. There's so many butterfly wings, different styles, different colors. You have the choice to choose whatever you like. So go ahead, Gollum. What kind of butterfly wings do you pick?
Metal pterodactyl wings.
I'm just going to say maybe the those blue those butterflies that have the blue. I forgot what their name was, but I normally have it.
I
Yeah.
actually have 2 pairs of butterfly wings in my room. I'm not gonna wear them though.
Morpho,
'Cause I like-
blue morpho wings.
What about Welbrix? What kind of butterfly wings does he choose?
Okay, I like specific. This is a little bit specific, but like kind of
That's
like
fine.
silver colored wings with like kind of like black kind of like designs like stitched into it, like stuff like that.
What
And
about?
can I just say
Yes,
wolf and cat?
yes,
Can I
yes,
say
yes.
for the wolf and so my wolf has little wings that I actually my entire like little like pets and me all have like the same wings, like little
Matching
wings that
set.
so that we kind of like know that like people are like, oh, that those belong to this person.
What about your
I have
cat,
wings that
Gollum?
look-
Can my cat have monarch wings?
Absolutely.
Can I have wings that look like they're on fire? Like, can I just
Yes.
have wings?
In fact,
I want
you
wings that look like they're made out of fire.
you get wings that are not only look like they're made out of fire, but they have this illusion that makes it look like it's actually on fire.
Yes.
That's really cool. Wait, can I just ask you something? Like, is this the kind of person? Is this what the person who we're looking for kind of looks like?
Who in the?
Perhaps.
Is that kind of?
Perhaps.
I just drew a sketch for that entire time that we were playing.
Very
An hour
cool.
sketch.
Mr. Ticket Taker, Mr. Crunk, that grumpy dwarf over there wants beautiful, bright.
I don't want to wear wings. I'm not a little fairy. I'm a dwarf, for dwarf's sake.
Yeah. but
No
he-
wings, no entry.
Don't listen to him. He has grump.
No, I will not wear wings.
He wants the pink, bright pink and purple neon wings.
I do not want bright pink and purple wings.
Yes, he does. Don't listen to him. I
Do-
know what I'm talking
Roll for persuasion, Gollum.
This is so funny.
19.
19. So the goblin says, "Yeah, that'll be perfect." And he goes off and he gets these bright purple and pink wings with these like furly little edges, and it's kind of got this like silvery goldish veins going through it, and it glows and shimmers, and then he throws some pixie dust all over it. So he puts it on, and Crump's just like,
I do not agree to this. I'll pretend I'm not wearing them. No comment from you.
What?
Wait, can my owl just look kind of like it's laughing?
like it's what?
Like you know how animals can't technically laugh, but can our animals just do the next best thing that they can do and like make it look like they're laughing at Gronk?
I want to tell Kronk that he looks.
Turns her
great.
head back and forth, all the way around, back and forth. The owl gets these little clips that go on the end of her wings.
Yep.
So it extends her wings, making it look like she has butterfly wings on the end of her clips, on the end of her own wings. You're also given a map, the map of the carnival.
That's a huge carnival.
It is. It's a huge
Even
game to play.
Even I have never been to a carnival that big. I've been to some big carnivals. Like most likely the Renaissance Fair.
How
I'm
can I
talking
pack
about.
this all up?
So,
Can I have some scissors?
Are we still at the ticket booth?
yes, you are.
Can I ask the ticket booth person
I have no idea what you
for
said.
like fairy wand and those cone fairy princess hats for Kronk?
He says you could probably buy one inside if you'd like to.
Wait,
I
what
will
did
not
you
wear a silly hat. This is ridiculous. I came here for adventuring, not to wear a silly hat. I'm not a costume person. Let's move on. Let's find out this Zybilnia. Let's see what she's at.
Well, too bad. Now you're a costume person.
Now, Kronk does go on as he calms down. He does tell you that perhaps we shouldn't be telling people what we're here for. I mean, it seems like the rules are very strict here. Let's try and explore, find what we can find, and hopefully we can find the entrance to this Fey World crossing. I don't know if we should.
We have to wear these wings, but these are actually really cool.
Okay. So, looking at the map, where would you think you would like to go?
I would like to go. So you can just go to any of the big yellow line things.
You can go anywhere you want.
Oh, okay. How about the big top?
You're starting at the ticket booth, so where would you like to go?
The lost property.
Lost property. Okay. You all
know what? Never
go.
mind.
No?
How about the cow?
I'd like to see if what's her name lost some property, but nah,
I want to first get some food.
yeah.
Okay, so you want to go maybe to get some food. Let's see. Probably go to the lost property area. Feasting orchard?
How about the big top?
We will go. I'm going to leave all the icons here because there's a lot of icons to move. So what I'll do is I'll just take a general icon. Let's just take this thing here. And this will represent your entire party. Okay? So you want to go to the big top. Is that correct? Does everybody agree, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I want to go anywhere that there's food. I don't really care where.
Well, straight ahead, there seems to be a food court. That sound good?
Cantaloupe. Let's go to the cantaloupe.
It's not a cantaloupe.
Food and it says.
Why does that? Why does that like apple tomato like thing has a smiley face?
Yeah, Cherry thingy has a smiley face.
What smiley face?
There's a smiley
On
face.
the apple.
It's obviously a cherry.
No, cherries usually are represented by two things stuck together. It is a tomato.
I think it's yeah, tomato.
It looks more like a tomato, but it's probably an apple.
I don't know. It might be a pumpkin. Do you think?
What?
Could it be a pumpkin?
It could.
Yeah, but it's red.
No, it looks kind of orange.
No, I think it's red.
No, it's a brachiosaurus wearing butterfly wings.
What?
You said a brachiosaurus wearing butterfly wings.
I didn't say that.
That is definitely what you said.
So you end up going straight ahead to where you see a calliope. A merry tune spills from an instrument on the back of a brightly painted wagon. A monkey wearing a cloak covered with buttons turns a handle at the wagon's rear, sending music into the air from rows of golden whistles. As you watch, a goblin dressed as a ladybug toddles up to you, rattling a tin cup. So, normally you see these monkeys with these little tin cups asking for money. In this case, the monkey is turning the music, and this ladybug character, it's not a ladybug, dressed as a ladybug, is a goblin walking up to you. And he holds up the cup to you. What would you like to do?
Can I mean, is the cup already filled with something? Does it have like a little bit of money in it?
It's empty. Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. I offer nothing in its place besides a smile upon my face, says the monkey.
Do I have a random button?
Sure.
Okay, I give him a button.
All right. Click. Anything else? Anybody else?
Can I give him a piece of silver? Or a silver coin, whatever.
Okay, you give him a silver coin. Kronk goes over and he sees there's a button on one of these, like holding one of the wings. So he pulls it off, and he like smiles for a moment as the wing kind of just almost falls off, and he puts the button in the tin cup.
Add Kronk.
What about Nemia? I think you're muted, Nemia. Nemia?
I'm gonna ask if he wants a gold coin.
He just keeps playing the music, and the goblin starts dancing in front of you. The whole time he's
Okay, I'll give
dancing.
him
Give him a coin? A gold coin?
I'll give the monkey a gold coin because I think that's what the monkey wants. I don't know what the monkey wants. If it wants a button or a gold coin, I don't know. So I'm giving it a gold coin.
All right. So you all give him whatever you give him, and you notice that behind him there's also a bunch of stands with some food. So you said you were hungry?
Yeah.
All right.
Is there food? There's food.
There's cotton candy.
Is
There
living
are
food?
sausages, not hot dogs. Yes,
Can I
Melbrooks?
ask for a hot dog?
Can I have a like?
This.
Can I have like a very like? Can I have like a deep dish pizza slice? Do they sell those?
A deep dish pizza slice.
It always fills you up. They're so good.
You have to describe to the person what a deep dish pizza is like.
It's just like a pizza. It's like a pie-like pizza.
What's a pizza?
Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'll just ask for a
For a
fried
hot
cake,
dog.
or I'll ask for a corn dog. Do they have corn dogs?
You want to eat a dog?
No! Oh, come on. What is
She wants a hot dog. You want a dog?
No.
No, he wants a corn dog.
We got some corn. He reaches down and he gives you a corn on the cob, well cooked.
Oh, sure. Sure.
All right.
Thanks. How much will that be?
Mac.
She asked for 4 coppers.
4 copper? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I want a Big Mac.
Wait, no. Let's pretend that the goblin's name is Mac.
Yeah.
Big Mac.
You're calling the small goblin Big Mac?
No.
I want a Big Mac.
But let's just pretend that the goblin's name is Mac.
So Little Mac. He's little. He's
Little
not big.
Mac. No, but she's asking for like a Big Mac, like the burger.
What's a burger?
Yeah, these.
You see, he has some deep fried pickles. You want some deep fried
Okay.
pickles?
Can I take one of those?
Sure. Sticks it on. He
No,
puts it on a stick.
Can I just bite into it and try to like
Have some
suck it
Chick-fil-A,
to, like,
please.
on the pickle? Like I'm just gonna bite into it and try and suck out the juice like a vampire or something. I'm just trying to do something with that.
All
'Cause I
right.
don't know what it is.
Can
It's
I have some Chick-fil-A, please?
They don't know what any of these foods are. Just ask them for something simple.
I'm like eating my salted corn on the cob. I'm like, this is good.
Crunch.
Don't need
Crunch.
McDonald's around here.
Kronk just takes a corn.
What?
What? It's good.
Can I
know.
have fried chicken with some
Yes,
Chick-fil-A sauce?
they have chicken.
Fried-
You want
fried
chicken? Deep fried
with
chicken.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
They give you
Fried
a
chicken.
little bit of chicken.
Can I have some barbecue sauce, ranch, and Chick-fil-A sauce?
Can I ask
Why not?
for the biggest chicken that they have?
Gee.
They're all the same
Chick-fil-A
size.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
You want what? Chick-fil-A sauce? Was that what you said? Okay. For a moment, I heard tickly sauce. Yeah, we got tickly sauce. It gives you a bit of sauce. It tickles the throat a little bit.
Order now because it isn't tickly sauce. Only
Do you-
12.99.
Do you eat the chicken with the tickly sauce?
No, no, I give him the tickly sauce back.
No, but the
Say,
sauce is on the chicken.
No.
But it's too late. He gave it to you. You have a chicken with tickly sauce.
Can I ask him for barbecue sauce?
He takes some more sauce. He puts some more sauce on top of it.
Wait, can I do something? Can I do something?
Yeah.
I want to just like take a few kernels off my corn and then just like put it on Gollum's chicken.
Okay, so Gollum, you have chicken, deep fried chicken with tickly sauce, covered in barbecue sauce, now sprinkled with some corn niblets.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it actually does.
Can
I
I
eat that.
have some popcorn?
Yeah, the stall next door has a big popcorn maker, and they're making some fresh popcorn.
Wait.
And they also have like roasted nuts, roasted peanuts as well.
Wash down my meal. Can I may I please have some Sprite or maybe some Coke?
Can I
Do they have lemonade? Do they have lemonade?
They do have lemonade. Everyone's looking at Gollum like, what are these Warforged things that they're talking about?
I'm asking. Can I ask for a lemonade and an uncracked walnut, like just a walnut that hasn't been taken out of the shell yet?
You want a nut? You have a nut
A
right there.
single
And she's
one.
pointing, and the goblin points to Gollum.
No, I want a walnut that's not being cracked open yet.
Earthy. It's
You want a
called,
walnut? This is what you do.
Yeah.
You take your friend, put it up against the wall, walnut. He goes crazy, starts laughing. Walnut, you get it?
Oh, I get it now.
All right. So you don't have any Sprite. Can I just have milk?
Yeah, they have milk, I suppose. You can have some milk.
Chocolate milk? Does he have chocolate
Oh
milk?
god. Oh god.
They have elderberry milk.
What
Oh.
the heck?
No, I have no idea what that is. And
Well,
by the
aren't
way-
you gonna eat that? He points to the chicken.
Yeah.
Can I do something? Can I do something?
If you're not going to eat that, I'll eat it. I'm starving.
You give it to Clunk? Alright, so he starts. He starts to cough.
What did I miss?
Can I
Kronk,
take a bite of it? I want to take a bite of it.
What did I
Like
miss?
a big bite of it.
Kronk ate all the chicken that Gollum didn't want to eat. And suddenly his throat is like it's on fire and he's coughing and he can't talk.
Why is there sudden? Why like these foods are so strange? What's tickly sauce? Why does it even exist?
Wait, can I do something? Can I do something?
Yes.
Once I finish my corn, do they have cotton candy?
Yes. There's a stall next door
Okay.
that sells cotton candy.
I'm gonna
Okay,
get like I'll like silver and black cotton candy to match my wings, and then I'm also gonna get it like, and then I'm also gonna give a little bit to my cat and wolf.
Sure.
Sweet.
All right. You look around. People are seemingly happy, moving around. You know, it's a good day. It's quite a crowd out here. A lot of people coming and buying food, and so where to now?
No,
Let's go to the big place, Big Top.
I just finished my pickle. Yay.
Was it good?
Yes.
Describe it.
It tasted like a dill
Pickle?
pickle.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Tastes just like a dill pickle that someone shoved in a barbecue with like steak or something.
No tickly sauce.
No, I did not put a tickly sauce on it.
I
Whatever
would have
that
put
is.
a little bit of tickly sauce on my
It's
corn.
tickly sauce.
Just a tiny bit.
What is
It tickles your throat and makes you want to laugh. And,
I
and
just start.
then you realize that you look over and you can see Crumch, his face is like bright red, and he bursts out in laughter. He couldn't retain himself. What is this tickly sauce? It makes me want to laugh. I can't stop laughing. It's tickling me everywhere.
Can
He falls to the ground and he's trying to scratch himself and he's all being tickled. Wellbricks, you also feel like you're being tickled from when it starts at your throat and all of a sudden start tickling you everywhere. And you're like, oh, it tickles. And you see like a lot of people who are now, they realize, hey, there's this tickly sauce. So a bunch of people come to the stand and they start ordering tickly sauce covered bananas and tickly sauce covered corn and all this, and all of a sudden everyone's just being tickly and all just like nothing's really tickling them, but it feels like someone's actually tickling you everywhere. See what you're missing, Warforge?
I don't want it. Because I
Can
cannot.
she even
I have
feel
resistance to
tickled?
tickling.
Did she even
But-
feel being tickled?
Probably not. It'll be a good experiment. Crumch.
Oh.
Can I take a small taste of it?
Yeah, you take a small taste.
What happens?
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh, that does not sound good.
Constitution.
20.
20. All right. You feel the insides of your body. It feels like something is trying to poke at you, but and everyone just hears this clank, 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 clank. You look down and you don't feel anything, but it's like you feel like someone would just like touched you, but it doesn't really give you a sensation of being tickled.
Hey, can I down a whole entire container of it?
Huh?
Oh
What?
my gosh! Give me another Constitution save.
No, she's just gonna get crunched. She's just gonna crunch herself with it.
Maybe it'll like start coming out like the little
That-
gaps.
What'd you roll?
I heard a bomb!
17.
17.
I think so, yeah.
All right. Despite not feeling it, you down so much of this stuff, it starts to like to the point where you can't take anymore, and you fall on the floor, laughing hysterically.
You're muted.
The goblin that sold you this looks over and he says, that was a lot of tickly sauce. Are you okay? That'll be 10 gold. You drink all my tickly sauce.
Now that's something really funny.
Just said
You
13
drank
ounces.
so much tickly sauce that the people around you are now kind of upset. There's no more tickly sauce, and there's a child that starts to cry. Mommy, I wanted the tickly sauce. It's okay, son. That mean old machine there ate all of it. Let's go away.
No, I'm not mean. I tried to befriend a T-Rex before.
I want to walk away from this and start
Yeah,
eating my black cotton candy.
Let's pretend like we're part of the crowd and don't know her.
Can I get a fish? I want to get like a big fish.
How much are you guys gonna eat?
No, it's not for me. It's for my pets.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask my owl what it wants. Can I see? Try to see what the owl wants.
So,
The owl kind of likes the corn.
Okay, I'll give it a corn.
There
Mr.
are no
Child
fish.
Thingy, Mr. Child thingy, that wanted the tickly sauce. You think I'm mean? I tried to befriend a T-Rex before. It did
Wait,
not.
no. You're Gollum. You are big. You can just go and scare the kid and say, "No calling me mean. This is mean of you." Nah.
I don't want to scare anybody.
Can I get like a steak?
A steak? Well, they have chicken. They don't have steaks.
Okay. I'll just like plain chicken, no tickly sauce and scallop. I'm drink all of it. And I'll put like a little bit of like salt on it. Okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like give it to like my cat and dog. Be like, or sorry, cat and wolf, and then be like, eat. And then I'll also just like take a bite myself. Be like,
Sure. Now that you've all had your fill, quite a bit,
and laugh after our heads off.
unfortunately, Gollum is still laughing. Gollum might be laughing for quite some time. Gollum, give me a dex save as you move through the crowd. You're laughing so hysterically. You lose.
Oh, I've done that.
You kind
I've
of
done
bump
that.
into people.
Smash! Crash! That's what it looks like from other people.
What'd you roll, Gollum?
15.
15. Okay, so it's not so bad. Gollum tends to bump into a few people, and they all kind of see him laughing. And Gollum, give me a perception check with a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
What is it? What'd you roll?
16.
16 with a disadvantage? Okay, so you all see Kronk. He's like, why don't you just crash? Shush up! You're too happy. Wait a minute, come over here. He calls over
Gollum.
Gollum. He calls Gollum over, and all you see, what?
Got my name?
I didn't forget your name. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I didn't forget your name. He calls over Gollum, and the rest of you just see Kronk kind of reach up to Gollum. You don't see what he's doing, but he's doing something to his face. There, that's better. And Gollum turns around, and you notice that Kronk painted this big smiley face and put a big nose, big like red button nose on his face, so he looks like a clown.
This is hilarious.
No for you.
I take off the nose and throw it at Spock.
Oh,
You throw it at
put it on
Kronk?
his nose.
It
You
sticks
put
to
it
his
on
face.
nose?
Huh?
It sticks to his nose. He doesn't even realize. He's like, "Ugh, what was that?" So now he's walking around with pink, purple butterfly wings and this nose that's stuck to his this big red, nose that just suddenly stuck to his own nose, over his beard. So
To the Pixie Kingdom so I can get like a little fairy wand and one of those pointed hats for Kronk too.
So Gollum kind of shambles over to the Pixie Kingdom. I guess that's where we're going first. Next.
Okay.
Okay. Pixie Kingdom it is.
I want to go with them, and like once I feel kind of weird at the Pixie Kingdom, or I'm like done with it, I'm gonna see this bubble pop place.
The bubble pop?
Yeah, not right now though.
So you go over to, let me move the map a little bit over here like this. You go over to a copse of oak trees, which shelter a miniaturized fairground. At its heart, a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance to this realm. The pixie introduces himself. My name is Jeremy Plum. You've
Hello,
come to
Jeremy
the best, the absolutely best attraction in the entire area. You are going to love it.
What's it about?
It costs 1 ticket punch, though. I got to see your tickets. So you each show them a ticket? Are you going to take the
Sure.
ride? All right. So
Oh, the
I'm
ride.
gonna
What?
wait outside.
you're waiting outside?
Probably too big anyways. Ooh, can I ask, what's his name, the pixie guy, for, small
Name's
penis-
Jeremy. Jeremy Plum.
Okay, Jerry Blub, can I have
Jeremy,
a pink pointed hat
Jeremy,
and a little, wand with the star at the tip? One of my friends really, really wants it.
oh!
You want a what?
Pointed princess hat
A princess hat?
and a, wand with the star, with the...
He doesn't have a princess hat. I don't have one here. Are you going for the ride? It's the best ride. You're gonna have the best time. It's so much fun.
Yeah, but where do we get one?
I don't know. I run the Pixie Kingdom. I don't know about the hats.
Alright, fine.
Okay, so who's going on the ride?
Wait. Can I first ask the fairy what is the ride?
Yeah, like I'm still trying to find that out.
Well, it's basically a very miniaturized pixie, like it's a pixie ride. You look and you see this small, maybe 8-foot tall wheel. You can see here. See the wheel? And minuscule, tiny wagons. And there are little pixies that sit cross-legged on each one of them.
No, never going.
You're not going? But it'll be so much fun. I sprinkle some pixie dust on you, and voila, you're going to be having the best time ever.
I'll go, but I don't want to litter.
I wanna go, but I'm too heavy and too big. Because
Oh, no, that's not the problem. Not the problem.
Oh darn it!
Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
Thank you.
look,
I've actually done this.
already.
I've actually done this to my mom once in one of these, in one of my one shots.
So we're going to have to start keeping track of your tickets. You all have one ticket with 8 rides each.
And I still have 8.
You all have 8 still. So Kronk says, I suppose we're here to have fun, right? Why not? And you can see he has a bit of a smile on his face. He's trying to hide it, but he seems to be having fun as he's walking with this big pink and purple
You
candy,
like
cotton candy ball.
Wait, can I ask Kronk, are you having fun?
I'm not having fun. This is horrible.
But
Who?
I can tell you're grinning.
I'm.
He walks away from you, and he has his ticket punched, and you can see he goes up to the ferret, the pixie, sorry, and the pixie sprinkles some pixie dust on him,
And he shrinks.
and he shrinks.
I'll go on the ride. I'm gonna go on the ride.
All right, so you're going. Is everyone else going?
Can I ask how long that stuff lasts?
You hear Kronk say in a very, very tiny voice, "Are you coming?
What?
Are you coming?"
I'm coming.
What? How much?
And I go up to the fairy. I go up to the.
Stuff left.
That's me.
Wellbricks gets some pixie dust sprinkled on him, and suddenly Wellbricks becomes tiny Wellbricks.
Cool. I'm staying out though.
Mr. What's his name? How long that stuff lasts?
1 hour.
Why no?
6 feet tall.
I mean, wait. Before I turn tiny, I would ask the guy like, can we like change back earlier than that if we want to?
Yes.
So we don't have to use the entire hour.
Not necessarily. So, Kronk and Wellbricks, you each go to one of those wagons, and you notice it's being pulled by a pug. You know what a pug is, right?
Oh my god! That is adorable.
The pug seems to listen only to pixies. As you get into the wagon, and one pixie hops up in front and starts, "Yeah, go on, yeah," and they start moving with the pug, and you guys start going around the area in a miniaturized wagon being pulled by a pug. Yes,
This is
by a dog.
adorable.
Meanwhile, Gollum and Nemia, you both stay back. So, you're going to have to wait for your friends? What do you want to do? You want to talk, maybe? Oh, by the way, it's not a pixie that's driving the wagon. It's actually a hamster. So it's a hamster riding with you in a miniaturized wagon being pulled by a pug.
I'm just like petting the hamster constantly, even though it's like my height.
So Gollum and Nemia, two pixies walk up to you. They call themselves Honeymint and Starbug. Would you like to play a game?
I thought you said Starbucks.
It's Starbug. Bug, as in bug. Squish buggy, you know. Would you like to play a game?
Okay, Honeysuckle and Starbucks.
It's Honeymint, my dear.
So
What about you, Nemia?
My dear.
Nemia, would you like to play?
I don't know.
It's
Listen
fun.
listen to Starbucks and Mini Mints.
It's hide and seek.
Wait, hide and seek?
Ooh,
Yes.
I want to play. Can I have some pixie dust to
I'll
play?
play hide and seek.
You get pixie dust, you get shrunken. One ticket punch. Nemia,
Okay, I'll play hide and seek.
pixie dust, you get shrunken. One ticket punch. Okay. Meanwhile, Wellbricks and Kronk, you're going around. You're just, you're getting a tour of the entire area, and the hamster. He's speaking, like Alvin and Chipmunks. He speaks like Alvin. He's
No.
talking to you,
I
and
do not know that.
you don't know. I'll have to get you
No.
the voice later. He's telling you about, this is this place, this is that place. He's just describing every area, all the different rides, all the different people that are there. Go ahead and roll a D4.
Okay. 4.
4. You don't really get anything really anything really valuable. You just hear a lot of blah 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 talking from this hamster. Give me a perception check.
I got a 17.
While you're, going around, you do notice there seems to have been this bird, large bird. I mean, you're small, so it's huge bird, just gargantuan bird, seemingly looking at you. When you look back, it was no longer there. You had a kind of a eerie feeling about it, like just a chill down your spine when you saw this bird, kind of hiding in a crowd.
Deal.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Also, can I play? Am I playing hide and seek?
you are playing hide and seek, and I need Gollum and Nemia to go ahead and roll for wisdom. Stealth. Roll for stealth.
Okay. Wait, are we hiding?
You're hiding.
Yay.
So I have a -1 for stealth, but now that I'm tired.
Wait, no, I have an idea.
Yes.
Pass without trace.
Yes, you can do pass without trace.
I take hide and seek seriously.
Can you do that with me too?
I cast pass without trace.
Can you do that with me too?
You look, you no longer see
No,
Nemia.
it
She
affects
passed
all-
without
it
trace.
affects my allies.
Oh,
so
man. How dare you?
Gollum, they left you alone, and you're still laughing. So you have to do a stealth check with a disadvantage.
Dang,
And
I-
a -1.
Can I wanted an advantage now that I'm tiny and I have a -1.
And I have a +15 on stealth.
You have a disadvantage. So you're still laughing too hard while you're trying to hot laugh.
13. 13.
13. You go and
Oh
you
my
try and
God.
hide behind this tree, and there's this squirrel that comes up, and it drops. It's got this acorn. It drops this acorn. It almost hits you on the head, and a squirrel comes up to you, and it's just up on its little hind legs, looking at you, chewing away at its acorn, just staring at you, and you're laughing, and the pixie Honey Mint comes around. I found you. You lose. Now, where's your friend? She's pretty good.
I rolled a 19
Where's
plus
Starbucks?
15. I have a 19 plus 15.
Who's Starbucks?
So,
It's not
Where's
Starbucks. It's
Do you guys have
Starbug.
Oh, but do you guys have? I'm hungry. Do you guys have Starbucks here?
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Phoebe. While you're hiding, Nemia, you hear some strange rumors. You're so well hidden. It's unbelievable. Where are you hiding? Like, describe, like, maybe tell me where you're hiding.
I'm hiding in the top of a tree.
Inside of a tree.
I climbed up a tree.
You can see down below Gollum. She just got found, and you see there's a bunch of acorns in this tree.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Asking for Starbucks.
You can see Gollum is asking for more food. What do you want to do, Nemia?
I'm gonna drop an acorn on her head.
All right. An
And
acorn
then
comes flying down.
Switch branches. And
One.
then immediately switch branches.
1, I'm a she, and 2, that is just me.
Starbucks
You
starts
don't
climbing
know
a
it's
tree.
You don't know it was
Ah!
me.
She must be up there. And Starbug, you got me calling it Starbuck now. Starbug starts climbing a tree.
Wait, can I climb down the other side of the tree?
Can you cast Pass Without Trace again?
Okay.
It's a cantrip, right?
No, pass without trace isn't no, but it's it's not.
It lasts an hour though.
Oh, that's true. Is it? Am I in the right
Yeah.
character?
Yes.
Think it. You have vile shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from action. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity or stealth check and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no
Roll.
tracks for other traces of its passage.
Go ahead and roll. You have a +10.
Yay!
You could have done that to me too, and I wouldn't have gotten found.
But it wouldn't be as much fun.
Oh my gosh, I just missed the nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 35. You quickly disappear into another tree as you see this small star bug climb up the tree and say, "Darn it! I know she was here. She's not here." Meanwhile, another acorn falls. Boop! This is the third acorn that fell on Gollum's head. Now, Nemia, as you jump from tree to tree and you hide, you do hear a couple of rumors.
What?
You hear someone say, "Everyone's on the lookout for a Kenku troublemaker, but she's using magic to disguise herself."
Oh. Okay.
So, an hour passes and you are all finished your ride and you all meet up at the entrance to the current ride, which is, of course, the Pixie Kingdom. And you can see Kronk fighting a smile off his face.
Okay, I'm having fun. Yeah, this is fun. I gotta say, being a pixie was fun. And that dog is really cute. I want one.
I'm never gonna let him forget this. I am never gonna let him forget this. Little.
Can I have an iPhone and record him saying that?
Wait, get.
You can remember it.
Wait, when, can we say that Kronk goes under a tree, I drop down into it and say, "I knew you were having fun."
Can I be an iPhone?
He jumps back and he starts laughing. Where to now?
Can I be an iPhone and then start recording that?
You can be a pain. You can do whatever you want to be. So, you leave the Pixie Kingdom through the back door. Where's this? You're over here now.
Where to now? This is just too much fun. Oh my goodness,
He's so happy.
I've never been so happy in my life. Well, maybe.
Why don't we get you a pink pointy princess hat and a little fairy wand with a star at the tip?
Sure, if you find one. Will you wear one too?
What? The world is ending. The world is ending.
I like this new Kronk. He's awesome.
The world is ending. It's a sign of apocalypse.
Kronk is chasing after some kids, playing with them. He's just laughing with them. He's having a great old time.
Oh my gosh, he loves the Pixie Kingdom.
Where to now? Come on, friends. This is so much fun. Where do we go now? What's next? Come on, let's go. We're wasting time.
How about the Hall of Illusions?
No.
I wanted to go to the bubble up teapot.
Oh, you gotta
I
make
want to go to
decisions.
the Hall of Illusions.
Bubble pop teapot.
Fine, we'll go to the Bubble Pop Teapot, whatever that is.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
guess
go.
that it's something to do with bubbles, and I wanted something to do with bubbles.
Okay, but after that, can we go to the Hall of Illusions? It looks like something that someone wants to, that's gonna trap us inside of it, so I want to go in there.
Okay.
The bubble
Plus,
pop.
I can create my own illusions.
Can I say that fast? Bubble pop
Maybe you can
teapot.
make everyone look like
Bubble pop
they're in
teapot.
their underpants.
Bubble Pop Teapot.
Say it fast, like 3
Teapot.
times.
Bubble pop teapot. Bubble pop teapot. Bubble pop
Bubble
teapot.
Pop Teapot.
That's
Bubble
not
Pop Teapot.
fast.
Bubble Pop Teapot. Bubble Pop Teapot.
Bubble pot. Bubble pot.
Teapot. Bubble
Teapot.
Pop Teapot.
Not bubble pot. It's pop.
I said Bubble Pop.
Bubble pop teapot. Bubble pop teapot. Bubble pop teapot.
And this.
Okay, let's just go there now.
There's something wrong with Kronk. Maybe there was like poison in the food or something, but this is sign of apocalypse, people. start looking in the sky for like flaming rocks crashing down our heads.
I think
A
those are called
20-foot
comets,
tall-
baby.
A 20-foot tall teapot rests on a wooden platform, its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior. Those who enter emerge from the spout enclosed in a bubble that detaches to float off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform sipping tea from mismatched
sound
porcelain
safe.
cups. What? What'd you say?
This doesn't sound very safe.
You're worried about safe?
No, not really. I'm just saying I don't think this should be a thing.
A big sign says 1 ticket punch for the ride.
Should we do it? Let's do it. We have 8, so.
Okay, but only if we're going to the Hall of Illusions after.
Of course.
Okay, well then, yeah, sure.
What will happen if I pop this bubble?
A friendly goblin who introduces himself as Three Claws.
Three
My
what?
name's Three Claws.
Oh,
1 ticket.
Free
1
cool
ticket.
eye.
Eyes? Tinkle eyes?
Treacle wise.
Treacle eyes?
I think you need a hearing aid. He wears a bright yellow butterfly wing and carries a string of teaspoons on his belt. 7 more friendly goblins sit and chatter around a giant teapot while sipping tea. As you approach, he gestures to the sign and he says, that reads, "The word that you intend to say, try saying it in a different way."
okay. I start talking in Pig Latin.
What are
I
you trying to
start
ask?
talking in Infernal.
Oh my
I
goodness.
talk backwards?
You talk backwards. Funny you, he says to you. So,
Okay, can we go on the ride now?
sure. So, you go inside the door, and you are suddenly surrounded by a bubble, a magical bubble that slowly floats up the teapot's interior until it gets to the
Wait,
spout.
I'm like hugging my wolf, and I'm like, eh.
Wonder what will happen if I pop it.
Don't pop it. Wait, are we?
You
are
are
we all in the
suddenly-
same bubble?
You're expelled from the teapot's spout, and you're in a translucent bubble floating above the entire carnival. And boop, 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 one by one, each of you emerges from the teapot, along with all these other goblins, just floating like bubbles throughout the
I ask a
entire
question?
carnival. Yes.
Are we each in our own bubble?
You're each in your own bubble.
Okay, my wolf and cat are with me.
They're each
Can I
in their
pop
yeah.
mine?
They're the wolf has to be in his own bubble. No, actually, he can be. Yeah, he can go with you. He can go with you.
Yay!
Bubble, that sounds fun. I like popping bubbles. Can I pop mine?
Why would you do that?
You pop your bubble? I didn't expect that. I'll get back to you in a second. Wellbricks, Anemia, can you give me a dex save, please? Acrobatics, if you have acrobatics. Gollum, I'm speechless. I'm completely speechless.
I'll do acrobatics.
Wait,
Acrobatics.
Pop our
I
bubble
got a
too?
27. I got a 27.
What does Nemia get?
I got a 24.
Both of you realize as you walk in the bubble, the faster you walk, the faster you start flowing. And you can use the bubble, you can maneuver the bubble to go backward, you can go upside down. It's acrobatics. You're floating upside down, swirling inside the bubble. And you notice
Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna start flying
Gollum
around.
pops her
there.
bubble.
Oh!
Gollum
Why?
pops the bubble.
Why?
I will repeat myself. The Warforge pops his bubble. Still laughing from the tickly sauce.
Oh my god.
You see, the tickly laughing Warforge, who must have gone up about 100 feet, pop his bubble, whilst
Okay.
still laughing his head off. And he begins to float to the ground very gently.
Aw, they're safe.
They're safe.
Come on.
Wait.
Gollum, roll a d12, please. This is going to determine a random location where you end up.
On top of the big top. She's just slowly floating down, and then she just lands on
Correct.
top of the big top and gets poked.
Okay,
No, not the big top.
Phoebe's playing her character perfectly because she's non-stop laughing, just like her character. Can't stop laughing.
Hooray.
Ask your mom for tickly sauce for supper tonight.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Okay. 9 o'clock. Oh. Okay. Roll a d10.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
6.
A 6. Okay. Gollum slowly falls to the ground. Are the rest of you, worried about Gollum?
Nope.
You're just enjoying the fun ride?
I haven't noticed. I'm just like, I'm going towards the food stand, and then we're
I'm
just gonna
kinda
yell for my
I'm
bubble.
kinda-
I
I'm
don't
kinda
know what pizza is.
No. I'm just watching Gollum fall
Oh
to the
yeah,
ground,
yeah.
laughing.
While you watch Gollum fall or slowly drift down to the ground, you don't no longer see him. He kind of disappears behind a tree. You know the general location where he's at, and
Where?
Kronk. You can see Kronk bouncing back and forth in his bubble, laughing. Oh, this is so much fun! I can fly! I can fly! And he's just running like a squirrel, like a hamster inside of one of those balls, you know. But instead of being on the ground, he's floating in the air.
Flying hamster.
Yeah, and he calls out to the rest of you, and he says, "We'll get him later." The three of you that still are in your bubbles, eventually you run out of time, and you can tell because the bubbles is starting to almost like tremble a little bit, and it's gonna
closer to
pop.
the ground, I noticed that.
I start running down. I
I go-
dive.
Yeah,
And-
can I dive down toward the thingamabobber of illusions?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, that's where Kronk is going, and you all end up popping right in front of the snail racing. And you look
Am I
over,
there too?
and you see the Warforge, who comes out of the snail racing site, covered in snail poop.
I start just walking away from Gollum to the
A bunch
hollow
of-
and be like, "Come on, Demia."
Gollum,
A bunch of
truly-
pixies.
if
A bunch
you're-
of pixies
if you're
are
mad at
trying to-
everyone for just ignoring you falling, you can just go and give them a hug.
A bunch of pixies are so apologetic. We're so sorry. We never had someone pop so early and fall into the poop. I'm so sorry. And they use their magical pixie dust and whatever to clean all the poop off of you, and they shine you up. The whole time, of course, you're still laughing because you still have that that tickly juice inside of you.
Them tickly juice.
Okay. Well, I want to go to the Hollow of Illusions.
Am I gonna
Well-
get the? Since I can't I'm not going to say it, but since I can't do that, how am I gonna get it out? How am I gonna stop laughing?
Oh, one of the pixies tells you it usually it lasts for like 15 minutes with one serving. How many servings did you have?
I had a whole bottle.
They look rather worried. All right, so
I think Ren had some tickly sauce.
yeah, I did actually. I had some tickling. My throat hurts a little bit. So, you guys want to go to the Hall of Illusions, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Sounds like the perfect place to get lost, kidnapped.
We will do that next time we join up again. We'll end it here today after the snail racing. Well, you didn't go to the snail racing. After the crash into the snail racing poop.
I'm gonna make sure my wolf has nothing on him.
I can't believe I actually popped that bubble. That was fun. And then the soft landing to
It was a soft landing,
Wait.
that's for sure.
the snail excretion or whatever.
Can I use minor illusion to create a like pile of snail poop that's singing about how Gollum fell into it?
Wait, can I?
You do
Can I
that,
just
and
ask
you actually
something?
get a crowd of people who come over, and they just love it. It's amazing.
I
Wait,
could be my own
I want to ask you something, Nemia. I want to ask you something. What was your favorite thing that happened to Gollum so far?
There's too many favorite things to think of one.
My favorite part was that I actually got somewhat of a big crowd when I made. Can I pretend like it wasn't me that made the thing and just look like someone in the crowd? I'm just gonna look like someone
Yeah.
in the crowd and pretend that wasn't me, but I'm just staring at Gollum smiling, showing her that it was me.
So you have this. This is so disgusting, but it's funny. I don't know if it's too disgusting, but you're making a snail poop sing and dance.
Yes.
This is you. I don't know if I even want to describe it. I just don't. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. And we will.
It's singing about how Gollum and is like pointing at Gollum too.
What? No!
Yeah, it's making sure that everyone knows that you were the one that fell into the snail poop, and
Well,
how
I'm not
you
the
popped
one
your bubble.
brave enough to pop a bubble 100 feet in the air.
And now it's
While
singing
laughing hysterically.
and she thinks she was brave, but she was really just being stupid.
That's so hurtful.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That was fun. We'll resume maybe next week.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.